Sup, we're playing another new game, and I'm gonna again try to convince you that it's like the best thing you've ever played, because I genuinely believe it's like the best thing. It's a really good game. All right, so if you're anything like me, the first thing you're gonna notice about the game is that it's like anime and like some weeb stuff. Like just press left click. Left click is your friend. You can skip all that stuff and you can left click. Now, if you're anything like me, you'll be stuck here thinking, what's happening? You need to click this depart button. And then there's going to be some more speech bubbles. You don't need any of that. You can forget about that. These are the rules. If you don't know the rules, you can read them. I know them. I'll explain them to you. You've got a hand. You've got a hand of cards. And what happens is each card costs resources. I was going to say mana. It's not mana. It looks like mana because it's positioned where the mana would be and it's shaped like mana, but it's not mana. Each card costs cards in your deck. That's right. When you play this card, you draw 4 cards out of your deck into your hand, and you can only play this card if you've got 4 or more cards in your deck. So, what happens is, you play all your cards out, and at some point your deck depletes, you go down to 0 cards, and you can play nothing more. And you've got an opponent, you can see at the top here, he has 80 health. You need to kill him in 1 turn. The game's called One Turn Kill. Okay, so you might think, oh, this is a freebie, let's play it. No, wrong. You've got a adds free attack to hand card in your deck. So what you want to do here, I'm guessing the play is, well, I know my deck because I've played through this game like for 15-20 minutes and I really liked this and I was like, I need to record a video. But you've got this card here which turns 2 cards that cost 3 or less into 0 cost cards. So I'm gonna call it mana. What, like card draw, basically it's not a problem. This costs you 1 mana basically to reorder your hand, and I'm gonna do that because I'm looking for this card right here. The cards that I want to increase the attack of are these cards because they gain the free attack twice because it attacks 2 times. And I want the discard to gain attack, and I want the deals damage when discarded to gain attack, because obviously I'm going to combo those. So I'm going to discard the ones that don't fit that bill, and then I need to discard 1 more, so I'll discard this one. Now I'm going to play this, I'm going to play this. Let's do transcode. Here, what do we do? I think I'll get rid of 2 T's and a bass, whatever that is, basic maybe, I don't know. And then I actually want to play a card for free cost so that I can draw 3 cards because I want to expand my hand a bit. I'm gonna discard the deals damage when discarded, and he's down to 34. I'm overcomplicating this way too much. I'm trying to optimize because that's me, but I can just easily kill him without really thinking. I can do that, and then discard and discard the correct one, and he's dead. I could have done that better, but that was like, you know, why are we bothering? Now there's speech bubbles, we don't need to bother with those. I'd love for there to be a setting that says skip all speech bubbles, but there isn't. I'm critiquing the game. This game is amazing. I think it came out recently. I think it was a demo for a while. Oh, and I didn't thank Veni. Veni recommended this game for me. If you know Veni, then great. If you don't, then yeah, whatever. Now we get to choose a skill. Those skills go in the top left, and you can actually play them whenever you want, on demand, during the game. So you've got a 30 damage, just for reach. You've got restart this stage. Which is interesting. I don't know if it refreshes at the end of the combat. Well, let's try it out. Return up to 5 cards from hand to deck, draw same number of cards. Let's try revive and see how that works. So is it 1 use for the whole run, or is it 1 use per combat? Is what I'm wondering. Click to use the skill. Skills reset with each stage, so no need to hold back. Okay, so that would imply that it resets. So let's do this and then let's restart because I know I'm gonna win the battle anyway. So now it's gone, but then in the next battle it should be back. Let's do a quick transcode at the start to make sure our intuition is good. We're going to get rid of 1 intuition and get rid of those. and then transcode again. And get rid of you. All of these are good. Okay, get rid of those, I guess. Do that. Do I have a discard? I don't. Okay, so I'll just do the fog clearing to draw 2. Okay, deals damage when discarded is here, so we can do that. I can do another transcode. I can get rid of... Oh, actually, I need to keep 1 or 2. I think I need to keep... Oh, okay. So I'm gonna do Tea Ceremony on the Intuition. And another card, and then another Tea Ceremony. So I'm probably not gonna get around to playing those 2. So let's actually keep all Tea Ceremony. I'm not gonna need 2 Tea Ceremonies. I only need the 1, I think. Oh, I need to discard 3 cards. So... let's get rid of the second fog clearing then. And then we can go... Oh, we got the cards back in deck, so I'm stupid. And again, I'm overthinking this when I don't really need to be overthinking this. I'll go Intuition for full cost. Then I'll go Ceremony. Sure, discard and fog. Then I will... go this for full cost to no. I'll go Tea Ceremony, decrease this, and decrease this. And then I can't draw anymore. So that was actually a mistake, because I basically wanted to draw this card as well, play it, and so on. But we're gonna kill this guy pretty comfortably. So this, then... Oh, I don't have the discard thing. Oops. Can I undo this? I can't, whatever. Get rid of that. Do that, and he's dead. So yeah, so this game seems pretty straightforward at this point. I'm just basically playing cards, and it's pretty easy. But the way this game scales, basically, is after each run, you get new cards, and you can build a deck, and then you can start a new run, and you can basically build your own deck to start the run. I'll do Overheat maybe, or Duplicate. Let's do Duplicate. And let's see if our skill has reset. Alright, yeah, so that wasn't a combat, so we just get a free skill here. And let's do a bomb, why not? Some more damage. Okay, bro, whatever. So, okay, so this is only once per run. That would have been pretty OP if I could do it every run. Okay, so Duplicate 1 card from hand. I'll probably use it on the Intuition, I guess. I guess I need to go... I could also copy a Ferocious Claw. I think that's the play, actually. Because then I can Intuition it a few more times than I otherwise would be able to. Now let's do this. And I need to return 3, so let's get rid of you. Discard, 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 discard. I've only got discards. Let's get rid of the one that's not buffed. Let's do an Intuition. Let's do an Intuition. Now we've got 8 mana to work with. We've got 3, 5, 8, 11, 14 mana in hand. This is a net reduction of about 5. Did I say I have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15? Right, so 15 minus 5 is 10. So I need to do a reduction of 7 over those 2 cards, which means that these 2 cards together will cost me 2 mana, so I want to do a reduction of 9. So I want to reduce all my free cost cards, and this should work out, I think. So let's do that. Oh, yeah, no, I've calculated for that. What did I say? 3, 3. Oh, but I have to select 2 cards, so I'll just select the 2 and the 0, and this should be fine. And now I believe I should be able to just play out all my cards without really thinking about it. Where's my... Okay, I need to think about where my deals damage when discard card is. Okay, let's play you. And I actually didn't think it through correctly. I should have been able to play those 2 cards but I somehow failed to be able to do that. But that's fine because I have a tea ceremony, which I can do this. And now it looks like everything was planned perfectly because everything costs 0 in my hand. Okay, let's go fog clearing. Let's go attack twice, attack twice, attack twice. Discard, deals damage equal to attack, and we're good. I believe this should be the end of the run if memory serves me. Yeah, card obtained. Okay, Ox Ale Sprayer, and it tells me, okay, so I did it in this much time, I used this many cards, and so on. So what happens now is it tells me you've obtained all these cards throughout your run, and I go back to my base, and I'm guessing she's telling me you're back at your base and you can recoup. And what I can do is I can go into my base here. Okay, bro, I know. And I have... what you'll see are 6 different decks. Now, if you focus on the right side here, when I didn't check my cam's position. Is my cam obstructing anything? Let's see. Oh, I can't look up my OBS overlaid over the game. If I go settings maybe, and I go... well, that's not what we wanted. Let's go like this. This should... nope. That's not what we wanted. And this is going very well. I'm just wondering if my face cam is covering anything important. Throughout the battle in the top right corner, I don't think there's anything important there. So hopefully I haven't covered anything. But you won't be able to see the full deck. Maybe you can now. You see here, you've got a full deck. When I switch between them, they're all the same deck. Because what you can do is you can make 6 different decks. If I come in here and I move my camera out of the middle of the screen, and I go to edit deck, edit, it's telling me, okay, you can edit, you can left click to add and right click to remove. So these are the cards available for me to add. You can see Ox Ale Sprayer, which is one of the cards we discovered in our last run. This decreases cost of all cards in your hand by 1, discard 1 card from hand. And we've got a new attack, return 3 cards from hand to deck for 10 damage. And then we've got another one, Assassin's Sign, which does 30 attack when deck is 5 cards or fewer. We can, for example, get rid of these cards, which I don't like, and maybe we add these cards, which I do like. And now I can save, I can go back, and you'll see that when I switch between those 2 decks, now they're different because I made changes. And I maybe want to make different changes to this deck. So let's actually think about it. I like this card a lot because it costs me 1 mana to basically reorder my hand. It gives me consistency. At this point, that's very much valued. Intuition is basically 2 mana for... no, actually, never mind. I was going to say 9 damage. For some reason, I thought it's 3 times 3. It's not. Really, I'm buffing about 4 to 5 cards, and one of them is like a 2x attack, so it's like 6. So it's like 18 damage, but it can be as much as, what is it, 3, 6, 9... Why is there only 2 copies of Kunai Throw in my deck? I definitely want 3 of those. So let's make sure I have 3 of those. So yeah, this basic attack is pretty good because it's chaos twice from the intuition. But at the same time, I mean, it costs 0. So it's literally 3 damage. That's chaos pretty well. So I think that's pretty good. Reducing cost of cards. Now let's think about this. Decreases cost of all cards in your hand by 1. Discard 1 card from your hand. What maybe we can do is get rid of those, add those. Maybe we get rid of the transcodes. And by the way, there's a limit on 20 cards to the deck. I can play a deck with fewer cards than 20. This is 17, right? 3, 6, 9, 12. I had to think about what 9 plus 3 was. 15, 8. No, that's 20 cards. Weird. I thought I saved with 17. Why did that not save? So if I remove those 2, I can click save. Okay, so it doesn't let me save fewer than 20 cards. So we've learned that it has to be 20 cards. Okay, so let's go back. Let's think about it. I want 3 copies of this. I want 3 of these, 3 of these. Maybe I don't want 3 of these necessarily. Or maybe I do. Maybe I do, and I keep 2 Assassin's Signs because they're harder to play. My thinking was I want to get rid of those, I want to add those. This is generally going to give me more reduction. But the thing is I'm discarding a card. So I need... So maybe I go Tea Ceremony. And then I have 2 Assassin Signs, which is good. I can play one of them when I'm on 5 cards, get down to 0, and then I have this ability which adds 6 cards to my deck that I can find throughout my run, and it's pretty easy to find. It's called a skill, I think, not an ability. So I can find the skill that adds 6 to my deck, and then I can play something for 1 and play another Assassin Sign. But I like this deck composition. Pretty close to the original. Save it. And has it saved? It has saved, okay. So it's weird, when I make a change, when I click back, it asks me save question mark. And I guess it auto saves. Yeah, it does. Okay. What did I add instead of the kunai? Oh, an assassin's sign. Wait, so what happens when I click back? It automatically adds a card. Okay, it doesn't ask me which card it wants me to add, or it wants to add for me, it just does it. Oh, okay, so that didn't save. That didn't save. Okay, so now if I click save, this will save. Okay, so I guess you do have to click save. Anyways, I don't know why I'm wasting your time with this. You've got a Scarecrow where you can test your deck. We're not going to do that, because I'm just a pro gamer. And I know that I'm going to win. Okay. Maybe I should have ended the video there. In fact, you know what? I'm going to end the video there because I don't want to make a 40-minute video. Bye.